Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and let's get into today's video. So I know in a few sit down videos I have spoken a lot before actually getting straight into the video. I want to learn how to gradually become more comfortable with long form talking videos. As I mentioned before, I do vlogs, so if you're interested in vlogs, make sure you look at the rest of my videos on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I also want to do sit down content where I actually speak about the topics that I want to cover. And today's topic is based around a topic that I, especially being someone like myself, I'm very familiar with. So let's get into today's video. If you are a black woman or just someone that's interested in travel and you want more tips with solo travel specifically, make sure you subscribe, like and comment. And comment below if you've got to... I'm feeling a bit shy. So in today's video, we are going to go there. We are going to talk about the beauty standards abroad, and not only just the beauty standards abroad, but what it means to be a black woman abroad and the beauty standards for us and how we may feel abroad, especially as a babe that may wear wigs or protective hairstyles or braids, or just a black babe generally on holiday, especially someone that likes to travel solo. We are going to talk about the beauty standards there. So yeah, hopefully as the video goes on, I feel a lot more comfortable. As I've mentioned, this is one of my first few sit down videos, especially like this. So bear with me, but we will get through the video bit by bit. This is something so many black women worry about, but don't often openly talk about. Will I be seen as beautiful? Will I stand out too much? How do I handle the stares, the comments, the questions? So grab your tea, get comfy, and let's talk about the beauty standards abroad. So let's start with why this topic is so important. For us as black women, beauty is never just about looks. It's about our culture, our history, our self-worth. And when you travel solo, you can't just leave that at home. You're carrying generations with you, as in your mum's mum, the parents and grandparents you didn't even know you had. The generations before you that you weren't aware of having, but you were here and they were here before you. And they may not be here on earth with us, but they're forever in our hearts. And those same people we carry with us, and especially when we travel abroad. Drop a heart in the comments if you've ever felt pressure to look right, just to feel worthy, even at home. I know sometimes that's made me feel away, and it's not okay. Now imagine stepping into a country where people may have never seen a black woman in real life. That can bring surprises, good and bad. And this is exactly why this message is so important. Okay, so quick story time. As I've mentioned before, my first solo trip was when I was 19. And if we're honest, even whenever we go on holiday at the current stages in our life, we sometimes don't know what hairstyle to do. And for my first solo trip, I remember I had a slick back. What's this thing? Frontal ponytail, looking all crisp. Listen, I looked too good. I'll try to insert some pictures here, but I looked very, very cute. I had a slick ponytail with a braid. The braid was like down past my bum. Like, it was real cute. It was real cute. I remember a few days actually before I was supposed to fly out, I had a few malfunctions with the hairdresser, and it wasn't that I didn't like my hair. It was that it wasn't done to the standard that I wanted it to be done to, but we still went on holiday with the hairstyle we had, and it still ate. We got the content that we needed. We looked good while doing it. And again, this was my first solo trip, so I was still, one, young, and two, learning myself. And I think that's the first and only time I've actually done a frontal ponytail. But we looked cute, and I'm very happy that that younger self and version of myself got to do what she did. We love that for me. So on my first day, once I had landed in, where was my first solo trip to again? Mallorca. It was to Palma Nova, Mallorca. Actually, no, it was to Can Picafort, Mallorca. I'm going to have to make sure. If anything, I'll adjust the screen and let you guys know if I'm mentioning the wrong place. But I'm sure it was to there. And I'll also try to insert some videos as well, so then I can give you a bit of the the scenery and how the vibe was. But I've always been such an aesthetic babe. I've always loved a certain lifestyle and aspiration, and that's exactly the life that I know I deserved. And solo traveling has honestly affirmed that in my life. And that's exactly why I make these videos, because I want somebody else to also feel that affirmation and reassurance that they can do anything. And not only do anything, but they can be anything. And solo travel is the pinnacle of your understanding of what it is that you can do and achieve in your life. That will reaffirm to you. Traveling solo, especially as a Black woman, it'll teach you so much stuff about yourself that nowhere else could. And that 19-year-old version of myself, I'm so grateful she took that chance and done what she did, because here I am today trying to make sure that the people watching this also feel that same energy. And you deserve to. Just like my 19-year-old self deserved to when she first did. Anyways, let's get back to the story time. So let's go back to the first day I was there on holiday with my slick back ponytail when I had first left the hotel, because I actually arrived there in the evening. So my first full day was the day after I landed. So I've come out of the hotel with my slick back ponytail, and you know when you can feel a presence or an energy looking at you? Yeah, it was stairs. I could feel the stairs. I think another thing was, because the ponytail was so long, honestly, people just want something to say. They wanted anything to say. They didn't even have to say it with their mouths. I could feel it with their eyes and their energy. I'm someone that's very big on energy, and I can feel that from a mile away. So when they were looking at me, or when I could feel them looking at me, especially, of course, it's not just my hair that they're looking at. There isn't just my hair on my body. It's my face, myself, like my aura, my presence. It's not just the hair, but that does add to it. And over time, I realized the more I leaned into my own beauty, the less it mattered how other people reacted. And here's the thing. Sometimes I feel more beautiful abroad than I do, I wouldn't say at home, but, you know, abroad just adds that little, because of the sun, especially if you're from the UK. But sometimes I feel more beautiful abroad because I'm free from some of the harshness we put on ourselves. And let's break it down. Sometimes when you're a Black woman traveling solo, hair is an entire travel category on its own. Outside noise means nothing. Now let's talk bodies, because this is huge. Back home, many of us are told we're too this, that, or something, whether that be slim, curvy, dark. We're told something. So we sometimes travel with those voices in our head. Then once we land, we realize the standard is completely different. In some places, curves are celebrated in a way they aren't back home. In others, slim is ideal. Sometimes you'll feel hyper visible. Other times you may feel invisible. The biggest lesson I learned is no standard is universal, and your body is not up for negotiation. Go to that beach, wear those shorts, take those pictures. And remember, in some parts of the world, your exact body type is the beauty goal. When you're a Black woman traveling solo, you may run into a few people who don't only admire you, they fetishize you. Things like, I've never been with a Black girl, or your skin is so exotic. Yuck. Yuck. It can feel flattering at first, but listen, your identity is not a novelty. You're not someone's bucket list item. You're not someone's bucket list item. I need you to say it with me. You're not someone's bucket list item. Weirdos in this world, honestly. How I handle it is I smile, shut it down, keep it moving, and remember, your boundaries are sacred. If someone crosses the line, block, ghost, exit, stage left. Yeah? Stage left. No explanations needed. Don't give people your time of day. You don't need people to consume your energy. You are enough for yourself. Okay, so how do we stay rooted in our beauty even when we are alone? Here's what works for me. Number one tip, and this is just what works for me, is affirmations. I love an affirmation. And one thing that I will tell you, and one thing that I personally always recommend, just people in my life generally, is to download the app I Am. That app sends you, or it can, depends on what setting you put on your phone, it sends you daily reminders. I'll show you even currently. I'm going to show you currently. I have my I Am app on my home screen, which is just there, and it currently says I am smart and successful, and I really am. And I think that's one thing that I'm trying to remind myself in this season of my life, that I am both of those things, and I can again achieve anything that it is that I put my mind to, especially when it comes to the content that I'm making catered towards the women that look like myself. I'm smart and I'm successful, and the I Am app and affirmations just generally will help you throughout your time whilst you are away. And yeah, affirmations and that app specifically helped me through a lot in my personal life, and especially whilst I am away. That is something that works for me. Another thing you can do with affirmations is talk to yourself nicely, talk to yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself with all the energy that you want from someone else, but pour that into you. Another thing that works for me is I pack things that make me feel good. I usually have all my lip glosses, that's for sure. And one thing that I usually do, especially when it's cold on the plane, is I take a blanket. I actually take a blanket with me on most holidays that I go on. And just take something of comfort. Take something that you want for yourself that is comfortable for you. I'm sure that'll be something that will help to allow yourself to celebrate you. Another thing I'd mention, and this is definitely key to me, but document it. Take pictures, take up space, take pictures, look good, show out and show in, like show out for you, look good, do your makeup, wear some heels, put on a nice dress, take yourself out, show up, take some pictures. You'll feel amazing. You'll feel amazing just by doing that. Just by looking good, you'll feel good. Don't hide just because you may not feel perfect. So if you've been waiting to quote unquote look right, whatever that means, to take that solo trip, this is your sign to stop waiting. Your beauty is yours and yours alone. It can't be defined by somebody else's stares or curiosity. Your ancestors dreamed of a day you'd be seen and be free to roam around. So stand tall in that. If this spoke to you, I want to hear from you. Keyword want. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment down below and let me know, where are you planning to travel to next? Have you felt more beautiful abroad than at home? Let me know in the comments below. Tell me your stories. I'd love to hear them. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with a black woman who needs to know she is enough. See you in my next video. Make sure you check out the rest of my videos based on travel content. I also have taken a few trips and vlogged those too. So make sure you check out the rest of my channel on those solo trips that I've taken myself on. Mwah.